Meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis.
I'd like to make a motion that in the absence of our secretary, that you fill that position as well tonight.
I have a motion. I have a second.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Rack. All in favor?
Aye.
Carries 5-0. I'll do roll call. Mr. Jarvis.
Here.
Mr. Kokon.
Here.
Mr. Rack.
Here.
Mr. Corus. And Mr. Anderson here. Minutes of the Plan Commission public meeting of May 5th, 2025. Pleasure of the board.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Kokon.
Second.
Second by Mr. Rack. All in favor?
Aye.
Carries 5-0. First item on the agenda, Plan Commission Case 2569, Laura Lane, Lot 2, proposed office building, general location 1139 Caroline Avenue, Laura Lane Addition, Lot 2, petitioner CCI2 Inc., Bob Gates, request primary approval of a US 30 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development Plan. Good evening.
I'm more interested in Cane's chicken next. Yeah, so were there any other questions
Want
on?
to introduce yourself for the,
Oh, I'm
just
sorry,
for the
Bob
record?
Gates, I'm with CCI2, and we're proposing the office building at 1139 Caroline Street.
And nothing's changed since the study session?
No, we're just waiting, we have actually all our architectural mechanicals done, we're waiting on one last drawing from DVG, should have it in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll go for final.
Yeah, okay. Any questions for board members before I open this matter to the floor? At this time, I'll open this matter to the floor. Anyone with any comments regarding Plan Commission Case 2569, Laura Lane? Any comments from the floor? Being no comments from the floor, we'll close the floor, bring it back to the board. Questions?
No.
Comments? There's no engineering because that was already done, right?
Yeah, we've
Back-
done
back
everything
when you-
except the last, just one little bit from DVG, that's it.
Anything from staff? Course of action?
Mr. Chairman. Go ahead.
Mr. Jarvis.
Plan Commission Case 25-6-9, Laurel Lane, Lot 2, proposed office building, general location 1139 Caroline Avenue, Laurel Lane Addition, Lot 2, petitioner CCI2 Incorporated, Bob Gates, requests primary approval of a US 30 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development Plan. I make a motion to approve pursuant to all state, local, federal regulations, and the fees to the town of Schererville be kept current.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Kokon. I'll call roll. Mr. Jarvis?
Yes.
Mr. Kokon?
Yes.
Mr. Rack?
Yes.
Mr. Corus? Yes. And Mr. Anderson, yes. So approved, 5-0. Thank you, Mr. Gates.
Thank you very much.
Moving on, Plan Commission Case 25-610, Shops of Schererville, Lot 2, proposed Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, general location 703 US 41. Shops of Schererville, Lot 2, petitioner Raising Cane's Restaurants LLC and Premier Design Group, represented by Premier Design Group Debbie Stowe's project engineer and Raising Cane's project manager Felicia Bevins, request primary approval of the US 41 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development Plan.
Good evening.
Good
Debbie.
evening. Let me stop you for 1 second because I do have some correspondence from an engineer I'd like to read into the record. Regarding Shops of Schererville Lot 2, dear Mr. Anderson, reference is made to the Shops of Schererville Lot 2 Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers Development Plan submitted for review and consideration by the Schererville Plan Commission. Based on the application of Town of Schererville subdivision control and stormwater ordinances, site development plan submittal related to sanitary sewer, stormwater, and water utilities for Shops of Schererville Lot 2 Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers is in compliance for consideration by the Plan Commission for primary approval of a US 41 Commercial Corridor Overlay District development plan in Plan Commission Case 25610. Please note in the submitted photometric plan, there are instances where the standard is not met, with the standard being all light values are to be not more than .33 FC at the property line per zoning ordinance number 2004, Title 17, Section 15, Part E, Number 4. While the standard is not met in all locations along the parcel boundary, it should be noted that this parcel is bound on all four sides by public rights-of-way or publicly dedicated cross-access easements, providing a buffer to this site from adjacent properties. All adjacent properties are Zone C3 Highway Commercial and are in the US 41 Commercial Corridor Overlay District. Thank you for consideration. Yours truly, Neil Simstad. Okay, you can go ahead now.
Okay, Debbie Stos with Premier Design Group. We met with study session, I think it was 2 weeks ago. The comments at that time were, we had a pylon sign shown. We have since changed that to a monument sign, which meets the city regulations. I think it's 8 foot long and 8 foot tall with a 2 foot base, providing a 10-foot overall height for the monument sign. The other comment at the study session was we wanted to add some bollards at our patio, which have since been added to. And we've worked with Chad and Andrew, as well as Denise, on the other comments that came from the engineer. I think, said we've addressed everything. To my knowledge, we'll work with staff on the photometrics to get those resolved. Other than that, I'd be happy to answer any questions that anybody has.
Okay. Questions from board members? No. Before I open this matter to the floor? So the photometric, were you going to bring that into compliance, or what is your?
I believe so, yeah. We just didn't have time. The engineer did not have time to get it completed prior to this meeting, but we are aware of the requirement for the candles at the property lines, and we will modify it accordingly.
Okay. So at this time, I'm going to open this matter to the floor. Anyone in the audience with any comments regarding Plan Commission Case 25610, Raising Cane's? Any comments from the floor? No comments from the floor. We'll close the floor, return it to the board. And that monument sign is in the same spot where,
Approximately, yeah. We're
Yeah.
scooting it a little closer to the right-of-way, just in order, I mean, it meets the setback requirement for a monument sign, but it's also to provide a little more room between the monument sign and the parking to provide some additional landscaping. So the landscaping would be all the way around the sign.
yeah. Okay. Questions, comments? Anything from staff? Course of action?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Rack.
Plan Commission Case 25-6-10, Shops of Schererville, Lot 2, proposed Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. General location 703 US 41, Shops of Schererville, Lot 2. Petitioner, Raising Cane's Restaurant LLC and Premier Design Group, represented by Premier Design Group Debbie Stas, project engineer, and Raising Cane's project manager Felicia Bevins. Request primary approval of a US 41 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development Plan. I make a motion to approve pursuant to all federal, state, local regulations, and that the fees with the town are kept current. Also, that the photometrics plan is brought up to standard.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Kokon. I'll call roll. Mr. Jarvis.
Yes.
Mr. Kokon.
Yes.
Mr. Rack.
Yes.
Mr. Corus. Mr. Anderson, yes. So approved 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item, Plan Commission Case 25-611, Skyway Edition, general location 6523 West Lincoln Highway, petitioner Abdullah Abdelkader, Skyway Real Estate, Inc., represented by Georgia Janjus Construction, requests primary approval of a one-lot C3 highway commercial and R3 multifamily residential subdivision. Mr. Bartholomew, are proofs of publication in order on this matter? Thank you. Good evening, gentlemen. If you want to introduce yourself, please.
George Angels here.
Abdul Carter.
Yeah. So I do have correspondence from Nice Engineering. I'm going to read into the record. Dear Mr. Anderson, reference is made to the Skyway Edition preliminary plat submitted for review and consideration by the Schererville Plan Commission. Based on the application of the subdivision control ordinance number 1095, the submittal for Skyway Edition is in compliance for consideration by the Plan Commission for primary approval of a one-lot C3 highway commercial and R3 multifamily residential subdivision in Plan Commission Case 25611. Thank you for consideration. Yours truly, Neil Simstead. Okay, you want to fill us in on what you're going to do here?
So we're currently renovating the existing home there, and we're going to be adding a three-car garage to the home.
And this hasn't changed from the study session, what we discussed at the study session?
That is correct.
Questions from board members before I open this matter to the floor?
Just to refresh my memory, the back portion of that property, you guys don't have any plans to do anything with? Is that correct? You guys were just going to work on the house up front, right?
Correct, just the house, the back.
Nothing to the back property?
Not at the moment, no, not at all.
Okay.
Maybe years to come, no?
Other questions?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis?
just a quick question. There's no business going to be operated on this location either, correct?
Of course not.
Okay, just asking. It's C3, you could.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. At this time, I'm going to open this matter to the floor. Anyone in the audience with any comments regarding Plan Commission Case 25611, Skyway Edition? Any comments from the floor? If you could come up, please, and state your name and address for the record. Speak into the microphone because this is being recorded.
Sally Carver, 1502 Autumn Drive, Crown Point, Indiana, 46307. That property that's right behind where the house is that they're working on,
Yes.
we live in the open, the open lot is right in back of our yard now. And we've been there for 33 years, and we were wondering what's going in there, because it's like a wind tunnel now. Are they building an apartment back there?
No, at this time, they're remodeling the house and building a garage up in the front part.
So there's no plans for the property right now?
Not at this time.
Like-
And if there were, they would have to come back.
Well, like the
To get-
paper says, R3? R3 multiple residents.
Yes.
Is that happening in the future, or you don't know?
We can't say what's going to happen in the future. What they're here for tonight is to
Just that
remodel the
house.
house that's right up by Route 30 and add a garage. That's all they're here for tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Mike Dolniak, at 6511 West Lincoln Highway, the next lot east of Abdullah. And really, at this time, I don't have any concerns, but if he's going to do something back, I'm going to have big concerns about water drainage.
If they do anything further other than what we're approving tonight, they have to come back to us. So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, tonight is remodeling the house and adding a garage.
My name is Lori Pangburn. I am 1500 Autumn Drive. I just want to reiterate, so you're not rezoning it to C3 R3 tonight, correct? That is just for them to build the garage? So we
they're
won't come in
remodeling-
the future, we're not going to say, well, that was what we were doing, was voting on changing it to C3 R3. So I just want to make sure that that's not happening at this moment. They're just building that.
That already was the zoning. All they're doing now is remodeling the house.
Okay.
And any other construction would have to come back
Okay.
to the Plan
Okay.
Commission.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other comments from the floor? No more comments from the floor. We'll close the floor, bring it back to the board. Other comments? Board members, questions? Nothing's changed since study session. Anything from staff?
Nope.
Nope. Course of action?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Rack.
quickly before I go, can I get the correct pronunciation of your name?
George,
Last name?
Janges.
Changes, okay. Mr. Chairman, Plan Commission Case 25-6-11, Skyway Edition, general location 6523 West Lincoln Highway, petitioner Abdullah Carter, Skyway Real Estate Incorporated, represented by George Janges Construction, request primary approval of a one-lot C3 highway commercial and R3 multifamily residential subdivision. I make a motion to approve pursuant to all federal, state, local regulations, and all fees are kept current with the town of Schererville.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Kokon. I'll call roll. Mr. Jarvis?
Yes.
Mr. Kokon?
Yes.
Mr. Rack?
Yes.
Mr. Corus? Yes. Mr. Anderson, yes. So approved 5-0. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda, Williamson Acres, general location 8407 Burr Street. Petitioner Gary Lee Williamson requests primary approval of a one-lot R1 residential subdivision. Mr. Bartholomew, are proofs of publication in order on this matter?
Publication and notice are in order.
Okay. I'm going to read in, I have some correspondence from the engineer I'd like to read into the record here. Regarding Williamson Acres, dear Mr. Anderson, reference is made to the Williamson Acres preliminary plat and submitted for review and consideration by the Schererville Plan Commission based on the application of the subdivision control ordinance number 1095. The submittal for Williamson Acres is in compliance for consideration by the Plan Commission for primary approval of a one-lot R1 residential subdivision in Plan Commission Case 25-612. Thank you for consideration. Neil Simpstead.
I'm Gary Williamson, and I'm petitioning for a one-lot subdivision to bring my property into compliance with the town of Schererville for a future garage.
And the garage would be to the
The north.
northeast of the house that's there now?
Correct.
And nothing's changed since the study session we had on this matter?
Correct.
Questions from board members? At this time, I'll open this matter to the floor. Anyone in the audience with any comments regarding Plan Commission Case 25-612, Williamson Acres? Any comments from the audience? No comments from the audience. We'll return it to the board. Any final questions, concerns? Anything from staff? No. Entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Rack.
Plan Commission Case 25-6-12, Williamson Acres, general location 8407 Burr Street. Petitioner Gary Lee Williamson requests primary approval of a one-lot R1 residential subdivision. I make a motion to approve pursuant to all federal, state, local regulations, and that the fees are kept current with the town of Schererville.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Kokon. I'll call roll. Mr. Jarvis.
Yes.
Mr. Kokon.
Yes.
Mr. Rack.
Yes.
Mr. Corus. Yes. Mr. Anderson, yes. So approved 5-0. Would this be a candidate for secondary at staff level? I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis.
I'll make a motion to move secondary to staff level.
I have a motion. Do I have
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So you're not going to have to come back to this board for final approval. You can get that granted through staff.
Thank you very much.
Save you another meeting. I know you want to come see us.
Thank you again very much.
Next item on the agenda, Plan Commission Case 25-613, Sherwood Forest, 18th Edition, Lot 12, proposed Nottingham Square offices, general location 1802-1806 Robin Hood Boulevard, Sherwood Forest, 18th Edition, Lot 12, petitioner CSK Architect Scott Goodwin, request primary approval of US 30 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development Plan.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, my name is Scott Goodwin. I represent
Could you
CSK
speak right into
Architect.
the microphone?
My-
Because it's hard to hear, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Scott Goodwin. I'm with CSK Architects.
Okay, so you were in front of us 2 weeks ago at a study session. You're revamping the two buildings, freshening them up a little bit.
That is correct.
Questions
For
from
the-
board members? Go
Well,
ahead.
there's only one thing that's changed on that. We now have a tenant for the bank building
Okay.
that we're working with. So on the last page of what I've handed out to you, you will see that I've taken out the enclosure of the bank building and put in a fence. They'd like the fence in that area. And they don't have a slide of it, that's why I gave you those. And fencing in that area, because they want to use it as an outside area for their tenants to use. I do not have the drawings yet. I will have that for the next board meeting. I should have that
Okay.
all loaded in.
So instead of enclosing that, it's just going to be fenced in,
Correct.
and you're taking the drive-through
The drive-through will
canopy
stay.
and all that? Oh,
It will stay.
Okay.
And there'll be a fenced in around it. They've been telling me they want something in the wintertime to bring down to enclose that whole area so they can heat it.
Okay.
We haven't got very far with that yet, but that's the intent of it.
Okay. Questions from board members before I open this matter to the floor?
But with the first building, nothing has changed.
Okay. Questions before I open it to the floor? At this time, I'll open this matter to the floor. Plan Commission Case 25-613, Sherwood Forest, 18th Edition. Any comments from the floor? Any comments from the floor? Being no comments from the floor, we'll close the floor, bring it back to the board. So, without having definite drawings on the,
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what kind of structure's going in there anymore. He was enclosing the existing structure, so my thought would be to hold
defer-
off on it.
Defer till,
Yeah, because I mean, we don't even know if we could accept that type of structure or building or fence or whatever, having no particulars on it, and it's right on Route 30, so, you know.
yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to defer this matter so you can get your drawings on that change to staff. And
Okay.
then, once you get that, we can bring you back in front for a hearing.
Okay.
I'll entertain a motion for
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis.
Plan Commission Case 25-6-13, Sherwood Forest, 18th Edition, Lot 12, proposed Nottingham Square offices, general location 1802 to 1806 Robin Hood Boulevard, Sherwood Forest, 18th Edition, Lot 12. Petitioner CSK Architect Scott Goodwin requests primary approval of a US 30 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development. I make a motion to defer to our next scheduled meeting.
I have a
I'll
motion,
second that.
second by Mr. Rack. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah, so this will give you a chance to get your drawings finalized and get them to staff and
Well, there's three items. We have building one, and we have the signs out in front. Those items aren't changing.
Right, but this is all under one petition.
Okay,
If it was under multiple petitions, we could vote on each one, but since it's all under one petition,
we have to,
yeah, we have to,
Yeah, because we don't really know what that looks like. You know, is the cover stand, but they may want to put some kind of sheeting to heat it. I mean, that's all got to be, we got to see what that looks like before it could be approved in a public meeting. Because we don't even know if that's an allowed use right now, the way it's going to look.
okay.
Would you agree with that, Denise? Like, it was a building, now it's going to be a sitting area?
I believe it's gonna be an outdoor playground area for the daycare.
It's not a playground area. It's not for the kids, for the adults to use, to go and relax. It's going to be a spa type area. And it's an area where the people can go eat outside, that people are gonna be giving them, or getting something to drink.
yeah, we just need something a little more concrete to look at and make sure it fits.
Well, I'm gonna be working with this client
Yeah,
very soon, so
okay.
we can get
Yeah.
you a rough idea of what the idea is behind this, cut drawings of what they want to put in and things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it-
especially if they're gonna, you said heat it, you know, it can't be temporary heating, it can't be a space heater, it's gotta be a fixed unit.
Okay,
You know, it's not a restaurant bar area. You know, I just don't know.
It's not a restaurant.
Right, right.
They're gonna have like a cooler there to hand out drinks to people.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis,
may I recommend that maybe this come back to the study session?
that would probably be a good idea, once you get your drawings to staff, and we can kick it around up here too, but get to Denise first, and, you know, make sure what you're gonna do fits with the commercial corridor and the zoning for Route 30.
Okay,
And then, you know, we can take a look at it, and then we can revisit the whole thing as a package.
okay, very good.
Mr.
Thank you.
Chairman,
Thank you.
Did you need that formed as a motion?
No, we'll just.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
fine.
just have her schedule them for study session again, once he's presented what they want to do.
We'll sit together as a group and we'll sit down and look at it.
Yeah, before we schedule a study session, because there's one in the middle of the month, and then there's one at the beginning of the month.
2 weeks?
Will you have it by then, you think? Something? Okay,
I'll have an idea of what they want to do, the type of materials and what they want to do.
very good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Moving on, Plan Commission Case 25-614, Caleb's Edition. General location, 113 West Joliet Street, Caleb's Edition, Lot 1. Petitioner RJ Construction, Isaac Johnson, requests primary approval of a Joliet Street Overlay District Development Plan. Good evening.
Good evening. Isaac Johnson, RJ Construction.
So you were here before us 2 weeks ago, planning on bumping up the second floor, bumping it out some, and
Yes, sir.
you've already done the parking lot, and you're gonna do a little, change the signage a bit.
Yes, sir.
All right, questions from board members before I open this matter to the floor? At this point, I'll open this matter to the floor. Anyone in the audience with any comments regarding Plan Commission Case 25-614, Caleb's Edition? Any comments from the floor? Being no comments from the floor, we'll close the floor, return it to the board.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis?
I wasn't here during the study session. Is the upper section going to be residential or office?
No. You want to explain the,
It's going to be law offices. I believe it's 5 or 6 law offices. That's the current plan. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
they're adding on the second
Got it.
floor, yeah.
Got it.
And then you're adding your monument sign will still be there, but with room for an additional tenant,
Yes, sir.
and you're going to have some signage on the building.
Yes, sir. That's Caleb's daughter's drawing, sorry.
Yeah. And not Isaac's.
Sure it's not Caleb's? Yeah. It kind of looks like Caleb's drawing to me.
It very well could be Caleb's. He's not an artiste.
Okay, any questions from board members? Anything from staff?
Just a note, the sign is going to be taller, just a little bit. Because they got to make room for the.
Yeah, for an additional, if
Yeah.
they get
Yes,
an
sir.
additional tenant.
Yeah, I mean,
It
it's
will-
going to
yeah.
be that tall.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, is the sign going to be digital?
No,
Okay.
no, just exactly the way it is, just 3 feet taller.
Course of action?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis.
Planning Commission Case 25-6-14, Caleb's Edition, general location 113 West Joliet Street, Caleb's Edition Lot 1, petitioner R.J. Construction, Isaac Johnson, request is primary approval of a Joliet Street Overlay District Development Plan. I make a motion to approve pursuant to all state, local, federal regulations, and any fees to the town of Schererville be kept current.
I have a motion.
I'll
with a
second that.
Second by Mr. Rack. I'll call roll. Mr. Jarvis.
Yes.
Mr. Kokon.
Yes.
Mr. Rack.
Yes.
Mr. Corus. And Mr. Anderson, yes. Is this something we would consider bumping secondary to staff level? I'll entertain a motion to
Mr.
move
Chairman.
secondary. Mr. Jarvis.
I make a motion that Plan Commission Case 25-6-14, Caleb's Edition, be moved to secondary at staff level.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Rack. All in favor?
Aye.
So secondary, you won't have to come back to us. That will be done through staff.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Moving on to commission business, findings of fact, Plan Commission Case 2557, Canyon Creek. Pleasure of the board.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Rack.
Second.
Second by Mr. Kokon. All in favor?
Aye.
Carries 5-0. Plan Commission Case 2558, Adlaka Commercial Edition. Pleasure of the board.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Rack.
Second.
Second by Mr. Kokon. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Carries 5-0. Any correspondence? We are adjourned.